that whole area is kind of like a melting pot, kind of like the U.S. So everybody from Brazil has kind of gone there. There's like the Gaúchos from the south. There's the Cariocas from like Rio, and then there's the people from the Nordestinos, the people in the north, and they kind of everybody kind of congregated to there. So it's a big melting pot, and so it's kind of interesting. Just you could like I feel like I got all of Brazil in one area because everybody goes there, and so we got the Northerners who are always made fun of because they're so lazy, and then we got the Southerners who are always they're the most educated, or at least profess to be the most educated, and they talk the most proper Portuguese. They like things like that. They're usually kind of a higher class, or hold themselves to a higher level. And then there's the people from the east, which is like Sao Paulo and Rio, and they're usually kind of the more cultured. They they're usually the partiers, and these are all just kind of stereotypes and generalities, but I mean I got to see all of it. And I think the best thing in that area is they have chimarrão, which is a drink, like a hot drink that the Southerners drink, and it's kind of an herb, and they put hot water in it, and it just kind of soaks through the herb, and then you drink it through a straw. But then kind of unique to the Cuiabá region, it's kind of Paraguay and the Mato Grosso do Sul area. They had a drink called tereré. Like if we got together a big group, we'd have a cup of tereré, and it's kind of like a peace pipe, where they pass it around in a circle. That's what the Brazilians there do in that area. They pass it like you go to someone's porch, and they're just all out there, kind of in a circle of chairs, with this tereré, a cup, and they just kind of pour cold water, and it has to be ice cold, or else they'll throw the water out they'll throw the herb out and get new herb. But then they just pass it around, kind of just everybody chatting in a circle, like a social environment, and they just pass it around. So we just go and talk to them, and they'd be like, "Hey, come sit down, drink some tereré with us." And so they'd pass it around, and we drink with them. And that was like the biggest. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's the biggest thing. That's what everybody talked about, and that's what like missionaries. A lot of them took home with them was tereré, was the herb. I have 3 or 4 boxes in my house, but that's kind of the biggest, like the culture thing that I like the most about that area. And it kind of developed from the Southerners' hot drink. It's the same herb, but it's kind of processed a little different. And I think in some places the missionaries aren't allowed to drink it because they think there's caffeine in it or something, some kind of stimulant. But we're allowed to drink it because we're allowed to drink Coke. In some areas you can't drink Coke too. We were allowed to drink it because I think it's because our mission president's wife liked Coke, and so he let us drink Coke, and because he let us drink Coke, he also let us drink tereré. That was the theory, but we were just happy to be able to drink the tereré because we didn't have to break a rule to be able to drink it. It was a really big tool or easy way to talk to people. You just go in the evening and sit in their tereré circle. But that was probably the biggest cultural influence that came to the Cuiabá region. At least the one that I noticed. We got to experience foods from all the cultures also because of the melting pot. I think the best food is from the south, the Gaúchos. I think they have the best food there. But and Cuiabano food, that's like the farofa with bananas. That's Cuiabano food. But they don't really have a huge strong culture of the Cuiabá themselves. They didn't have a team because I got to hear about all the teams because that's probably one of their biggest culture things in Brazil in general. Like that's like their religion. Like here in the U.S. I don't know if they call people by their team names, but if you like the Sao Paulo team, they'll call you a Sao Paulino or if you like I'm trying to think of some of the teams, but the Santos, they'll call you they'll be like, oh hey Santos Senior or Santos, they'll call you that because that's your team. That's kind of the religion. But because in Cuiabá they have if you lived in the south, you'd torch for the I can't remember the names, but if you live in certain regions, it's kind of like if you lived in a certain state in the U.S., you'd cheer for that team.